All right, guys, we're doing a little bit of a different rolling in today. We're going to do rolling out of my house and into Charlotte. And as you can see, it's a small garage. Still haven't found my perfect spot, you know, for my shop and everything. I do miss Jersey. I had a nice shop, but it's just tough finding what I want down here. Anyway, yeah, small garage. And then my motorcycles, got my Yamaha, my Triumph. And then you have my Kawasaki. It's an old 77 Kawasaki. Kind of my other hobby, my other love. I love just riding motorcycles, sport bikes, stuff like that. But yeah, so yeah, the garage is tight during the wintertime with the race car, but you know, I make do. And yeah, so I thought it'd be kind of interesting. I mean, everybody goes through this. All you guys go through this as, you know, we get ready to go racing. I'm leaving it kind of a day and a half early, but I just, you know, got nothing to do special. I can work on the road when I get to the track. So yeah, and yeah, there's my humble ride. I get rid of all my new stuff, and I picked up this old Mercury, so it fits me perfect since I'm an old guy, and it just, well, you know, fits me perfectly. But it's a good car. It's a good car. Anyway, let's head to the where I park my rig. It's at the Fletcher's house. Just give me a second to get in here. Close the garage door. The camera's probably going to be moving around a lot because I've never done anything like this. So let's see if I can just move the camera over here and see if that works. Because it's a 360 camera, and man, it's cold this morning. Woke up, it was 30 to 35 degrees. I think it's like 42, 43 now. We're supposed to go up to 70, so it's pretty good. And yeah, so let's head on over to the Fletcher's, and it's right around the block. Okay, guys, we're here. So yeah. So to my left is the Fletcher residence. That's Dan, and to my right is Timothy's. And as you guys can see, my rig's right up front. So I'll just go through the routine. I'll try to, you know, hold the camera while I do this, but you guys go through all the same routine all the time, and I thought maybe you might find it interesting. I had a couple of people make comments. Let's see more. So here's more. So yeah. So let's load everything up. And before I load stuff up, walk through the motorhome, or you know, look around the motorhome. I like to do a nice check. Man, we got a lot of rain here. I just had this thing washed. I don't know if you guys can pick it up, but man, it is. Whatever. I'm gonna leave it alone. The inside's got to be clean, but I'm not a big fan. I'm not a fan. I just don't wash the outside that much. Maybe twice a year, if it needs it or not. Just make sure everything's good in here. I'm gonna have to check the rear tires. These Goodyears work real well. They've been lasting a long time, but they lose air really quick. So we're gonna go in there and check that. And everything looks good. Let's look around here. Also, I like to go through the cabinets, make sure they're all closed. This rear cabinet, not this one, but this rear cabinet likes to pop open. Quality is not like it used to be. All right, let's just check this side. Nice. All right, guys, we just finished loading. That was about, well, not loading the cars in the trailer, but just getting all the supplies, everything that you guys go through. I'm going through. Took me about, I don't know, 45 minutes, and we're ready to go. Check the air pressure, everything is good, and let's roll into Charlotte. You know, when I'm leaving, I'm sure you guys do the same thing. You kind of try to remember, did I get everything? Did I bring everything? Did I forget to do anything? And I know I forgot something, but I won't know until I get to the track. It's showing I should get there about 1 o'clock, according to my GPS. And so we haven't been, I guess, about 6 weeks since the last race. So it's kind of, you know, exciting to get back on the road again. It's quiet. This road, you're lucky if you hear a car go down this one, maybe one every hour or one every 2 hours. During the day, it's just empty. It's just, it's just quiet, and you're only
turn right onto State Highway 96 South.
And you're only about 4 miles to 5 miles. If I made a right, go right into town, and you get to see pardon me, guys. Yeah, you get to see, you get all the shopping, get everything you need. Everything is there, and then you're just here. It's just so quiet. You know, Horse Farm in front of us.
Right onto State Highway 96 South.
So basically, we're going to just take 96 up. You know, it's kind of like this is a county road, which is not too bad, but it's at least probably a half hour before we get on the interstate. But it's quiet. This time it's pretty quiet. It's a truck route. This is pretty much a truck route right here.
Continue on State Highway 96 north for 5 miles.
So it's 3 hours to get to Charlotte from here. It's a beautiful day. It was very, very cold this morning, as you guys seen when I got into my car, and I hope you guys kind of enjoyed that. All right, so we're on the highway, and the camera looks like shit. Guys, I hate to keep complaining about that. When I sign off for a little bit, when I come back, I'm going to have another adjustment on it. But yeah, so traffic looks good, looks quiet, and hopefully things will be good. Okay, guys, we are back. We're just getting off of 40, getting on 85. No Muppets to speak of. A couple of people, but nothing. Traffic was kind of heavy going through Raleigh. I hate going through Raleigh on 40, but it was 440 to 40, and a lot of construction, but no slowdowns or anything like that. So, you know, we're picking up 85 now. Traffic will probably get a little bit lighter, which is nice, and but it's been uneventful. You know, I set the cruise I had to cruise about 65. I was happy there, but it seemed like this road we needed to be about 68 to kind of be just away from everybody. So speed limit 70 here. I'll probably set it at 68. Let everybody fly by me. So for the next, let's see, we got how many miles to go? 85 miles. So for the next 40 miles to 50 miles, it'll probably be nice and quiet like this, and then you start picking up the traffic near Charlotte, which I just hate cities. I don't like Raleigh. I don't like Charlotte. I grew up in New York City, and I hated it, and nothing's changed. I just don't like the cities. It's, you know, it's just all the narcissist drivers come out. Not to say all of them are, because if all of them are, it would be terrible. Most of the drivers are okay. It's just those few that ruin it for everybody. And so you just deal with it. That's why I tend to drive a little bit slower when I get to the cities, because I like just let everybody pass me. This way I don't have to worry about, you know, they're going to cut me off anyway. I just got to deal with it. You know, I'm trying to drive in a more passive role where the guy cuts me off. I don't give a shit. Just go. Just don't slam the brakes on in front of me. Just go. And that's my attitude anyway. Doesn't always work out. You guys know that, right? But Muppet free, beautiful day. This nice sunny day. Life is good. No complaints. Some guys, I know guys you've mentioned, some of you guys make the comments, which I love the comments, is about my snacks. And as you can see, well, maybe you can't. I don't know if the camera will pan down and see that, but I don't have any snacks with me because it's only a 3-hour ride. I can survive without 3 hours without a drink and without snacks. You know, I had a good breakfast, and so no snacks on this run. Snacks are only on usually at 4 and up, 4 hours and up. Then I'll put the snacks on. Otherwise, no need for that. I'll pick it up again when we're close, or unless something exciting happens. All right, guys. All right, guys. I am back, and I'm sorry to say that it was a boring ride. No Muppets, no accidents, no cursing, no construction. Just an easy run. And exit 49 is Bruton Smith Boulevard for you guys who are coming from the north or the east. And let's see, the temperatures got back up to 70, so it's nice, everything's good. And I'll probably speed this up as I go through town here. But yeah, it was a good run. Good run. And we're going to get there, yeah, just about 1 o'clock. Everything is good, and when I get there, I'll have some lunch. Maybe, you know what I'll do is I'll walk around. I'm not going to do a lot of walking around, but I'll just get out of the truck, kind of just show you where we're parked. And this is kind of just part one. because it's kind of too long to put this in the hole from tomorrow, because not tomorrow, the next day, because I'm here kind of early, a day and a half early. So they're not parking us until Thursday, from what I know. I mean, they might park us tomorrow, but I doubt it. Most likely going to park us on Thursday. And so I'll have two parts. This is the first part of rolling into Charlotte with a little different take. This is basically if you kind of come into town, you want to go shopping. If you made a right there, you could do all your shopping, restaurants, all that other kind of stuff. Up here, you can also hit some restaurants. And right now we're sitting on top of the highway, 85. And yeah, the volume was really, really light. It starts to pick up. Obviously, you guys can see, I'll pan the camera out that way, and you can see the volume picks up pretty good. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just staring at the traffic. Yeah, the volume picks up pretty good, and it's whatever. It's 12:50, and middle of the day, and this place is just lots of traffic. It is what it is. I'm so happy to live where I live. It's just so nice and quiet. Yet you're close to town. All right, let's speed this up a little bit because this is boring. All right, folks, to the left of me is the main entrance to the track. Obviously, we're not allowed to go in that way. I think I've mentioned this before. On the left, just a little bit of ways up, you'll be able to, if you guys get early and you don't want to stay in line, there's a campground. They got plenty of room for big rigs. It's all on the left here. Anyway, here's the track. Well, that's the roundy round track. That's the small roundy round track. There's a big roundy round track in front of us. So we're coming up to the light, and we're going to make a right here, obviously. And then for you guys that are new coming to this race, when you come into this race, you make your right, and then you got to get to the left lane as soon as you can, because then you have to make a left up at the light. So I'll show you guys what I mean. It's nice to have the sportsman lineup sign here, because some guys have issues with finding this place, which I think the first time I came here, nobody was in front of me to watch go in, and I missed it. So make the right here, and then we just go all the way into the left lane. We'll make a left at the light. Then we take this down for a little bit, and I'll speed that up because that's kind of boring, and I'll show you where you guys got to make your next left. All right, guys, you have to be in your left lane up here to make a left. I was going to say right. So just as soon as you make that turn, I sped it all up, but as soon as you make that turn, get into your left lane. All these cars expect you to be in your left lane and make this turn here. Also, there's a sign here. It says Sportsman Lineup. Now, guys, that we're in here, I'm probably going to speed it up a little bit, but I'll talk about it real quick. Maybe I won't speed it up. We'll see. You got to be really careful if you have a long rig with maybe low step or something on your rig, on your trailer. This is just, these bumps are pretty bad, especially if you're coming out of here. You never come out of here, but if you had to for some reason, you can, it's not good. It's not good. So, yeah, here's our first speed bump. And as you can see, that big rig, that's a low boy, and he went in the middle, and you can see all the marks on this thing. This is just a nasty speed bump. Just take it easy, guys, with the big rigs. All right, guys, another one, and it's only 2 of them, so I thought it was 3. Yeah, so yeah, just slow down for that, guys. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys know what's going on, so but for the new guys, it's just ain't worth destroying your equipment. Okay, we're gonna make a left over here. There's a dump station there. Never knew there was a dump station there. Well, that's kind of cool. That's, guys. So you right to my right, there's a dump station if you get here and you need to dump. Very nice. You want to take it up slow up this hill too, because it's kind of rocky. It's like big valley. I mean, it kind of just goes in the middle, but a little bumpy. See how many rigs we got here? I talked to Ken Hanley before, or yesterday. He said it was not a lot, but okay, so let's do a kind of a walk around. It looks good so far. Let's get into that motorhome here. Okay, I used to give you a quick look of my setup. And if you notice, I didn't have my screen door slide here. Let's see, let's just show you this. And that's the reason I didn't, is because it makes a lot of noise. And so I take it out going down the road. But anyway, so here, so that's my motorhome. Gonna put the slide out. Seems pretty level, so no need to level it. So this is my office, folks. This is where I work. This is where I do it. They took the dinette. I took the dinette set out, and because it was really not comfortable at all, put a desk in, nice chair, and yeah, that's the setup. So we can go back here. You guys want to check out the bedroom? Throw some stuff I throw on the bed. I don't want bouncing around going down the road. It has a house refrigerator, which is kind of nice, but it's so big. I don't really need a refrigerator this big. It's huge, but and it would have been nice if if this part went out too, because it's kind of tight. Let's see if I can roll back. It's kind of tight from here to here, but I deal with it, and that's it. Just a typical motorhome. To me, they're all the same inside. You know, and this is basically, you know, going down the road. Just real quick, I want to show you this. If the camera will pick it up, this doesn't come stock. Sorry, guys. We're just this doesn't come stock with this motorhome. But I needed a console, and what I love about this console, as you can see, you slide it back and you can walk in and out, and it's out of a minivan, Town and Country Chrysler minivan. I don't know, 2010ish. You get them on eBay. I found a color that's pretty close, and so that's my riding. That's what I do going down the road. And yeah, it was a good trip. And then we got sleeping up here if you want, but I just use it as a shelf and stuff. Guys, I got all these t-shirts I want to give away. They're all sitting here, guys. Come up to me at Charlotte. If any of you guys are watching, I'll give you a free t-shirt. Just for saying hello and not cursing me out. How do you go wrong? All right, guys, I guess that's it. This is part one. And I'm going to have a part two coming up. Us driving into the pits and blah, blah, doing all that stuff. Then I'll drive around and stuff like that. But it's going to be so long, I'm going to have to put this together. It's just so much easier to, if I can pull this out. It'd be just so much easier to, I haven't done this stuff walking around. I know a lot of YouTubers do this stuff with a stick and they just put the camera back. But this is new to me. I really don't do this kind of stuff. I do have a motorcycle channel that I ride my motorcycle and do stuff. But I never do anything like this. And it's just kind of new. I just wanted to try something different. But yeah, so this is going to be the part one, and then we'll have a part two. So hopefully this will be uploaded tonight. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. All right, guys. Later.